Hey guys, welcome back to the Huffers channel. I have got an in-depth analysis on the new Zombies gameplay trailer, otherwise known as the map Die Maschine. I clawed through every second of this video trying to get every ounce of information and content and features from what we were shown, and I've got a lot. This video took forever to make, so please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. You can always unsubscribe if you want to, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so the trailer opens up with none other than a woman walking to a telephone box. Now it is unclear who the woman is, but a lot of people have come to the conclusion that this is none other than Samantha Maxis. A lot of people have come to this conclusion before because of the numbers that she presses in. She presses the numbers 6247. Now this corresponds with the letters that are on telephone boxes and Nokia phones. With the letters MAXIS, otherwise known as Maxis. I think this is a really cool feature. If we play as her, or even if it's just a nod to the old storyline, that either way, that makes me incredibly happy that we have been able to see her, if it is her. We then cut to Gregory Weaver and them two are having a conversation, of which Samantha, I'm just going to call her Samantha. Samantha says it's happening again, as he watches the tape of some sort of huge purple bomb going off. I don't know what the hell is happening. Some team is infiltrating this facility. A massive purple, bomb goes off, and it then all hell obviously breaks loose, because that's how this works. Moving on, we cut to the team called Requiem. This is the team we are going to be playing as, and of course you can't have Russians without Americans. This is an American team infiltrating the base. Also, as we walk into this warehouse, we see a bunny on the wall. And just a load of graffiti everywhere. If we take notice of this graffiti throughout the gameplay, there is different little Easter eggs. And as our team walks through the darkness, we hear a man say, "Let's get the power on." This is
get the power on.
Literally confirming my prediction from my last video, is that you will be suffering. You can only see through the torch of this radius until you get the power on, which I think is an amazing new feature. It's worth pointing out that we also get a glimpse at a box area with not our usual brown teddy friend, but now a nice colourful blue rabbit, as we also saw on the graffiti on the wall. This could be this. So it's out with the old, in with the new. Right here, it's still in darkness, but we see a purple arrow at the top, the top middle of the screen. This could be pointing to power, like I previously said before. I don't think it's a Tommy Hawk, or I don't think it's a wall buy, but I do think it's an arrow leading us to power, if not an Easter egg. But this early in the game, when you haven't got the power on, it's definitely got to be leading to power at some point. There's no way you could start doing an Easter egg with no power on at this point. We now come to a red flashing light, and as we move over, we see a big red button. Now a lot of people has been theorizing that this is the new power, no longer a lever on a big electrical box with a zombie hand on it. It is now just a big fucking fuck off button, which could be leading to power. Again, this isn't confirmed, but it's a pretty good guess. The power gets turned on in the trailer. We then come to an underwater sort of compartment of the map. Now this could be a new feature. Well, not a new feature, because it was previously on Setsubo no Tsushima, where you were able to swim that map, and this may be leading onto this map as well, being able to swim, which is another cool feature. As the power then obviously comes on around the map, we then get a big look at the huge, I guess, main room, you can call it. There is currently no purple orb in the center of the room. Now this could be because either the power hasn't gone wrong yet, or something hasn't gone wrong yet, or just because you haven't completed this part of the Easter egg and you need this part of the Easter egg to open up the portal, or whatever. I don't know, but I just think it looks really cool area. Look a great place to train. It looks like just looks like a main room really. So it's gone from there's no purple orb in the middle, from the next few frames being there is a fucking massive purple ball in the middle of the map. I don't. So this might not be part of an Easter egg. This might just be a part of how the power turns on, and things going wrong. A lot of people have said that this massive machine in the middle is a particle accelerator, and this could be it going wrong, and pouring the dark ether into this world. I don't know what the dark ether is. It is what was part of the ether story, ending in Black Ops 2 when Primus collapsed the multiverse, and people think that the dark ether is coming back. So this is what we could be seeing now. It's feeding into our world and causing fucking massive zombies, obviously, and just pure chaos anyway. As we move on, we get right into the gameplay now. Getting into the grits and the equipment and the guns, and rather than cinematic, we now have proper gameplay. We are looking at a new equipment-based item. It looks like this item from this point of view, it is exploding zombies like a trip mine. However, we have seen it in other parts of this gameplay, of this trailer, that it can also be a frost effect. This has led many to question whether it is customizable. If so, that is an incredible thing to add, and I really enjoy that. We move up to the next player on the screen. We get the RPG in action. God knows I love the RPG. Pack-a-Punched, it was incredible. I hope they have the sort of same effect as it's Pack-a-Punched in this Zombies. It was a complete rapid-fire monster. We also see the purple arrow in the background, still a luminous. I still think it's just pointing to power. And we also get to see a perk machine in the background as well, which could be, it looks like a blue and red. I can see a blue and red colour, which could be Electric Cherry. It could be something completely new. As we see a rush of zombies coming down the stairs, we also get a look at a new item in Zombies, which is, of course, the new Sentry Gun. This is a support kill streak or support equipment that you can get, or you can get throughout the game. It's not a buildable, I don't think. I think it's a support like kill streak sort of thing. They have also released that you can get like explosive bows and a chopper gunner, which we'll see later in the trailer. It adds a pretty unique feature to the game, because we've never seen kill streaks being added into the game before. We've seen staffs, we've seen bows, but we've never seen kill streaks, so it's pretty new. As these zombies are getting mowed down by the sentry gun, we do see a green glow behind them. This is insta kill. The drops are still here in Zombies. We love to see them. This is insta kill. An OG drop, looking mighty fine in the background there. Don't know how he's ever going to get to it, but yeah, loving to see it. You love to see this sort of thing. We also then get a look at our new splitting gas zombie as it splits apart and forms two fucking zombies. They look weaker, but honestly, why? Why would they put this in the game? Zombies are annoying enough, and now we have ones that split into two when you try and kill them. As we get a close-up of this new gas splitting nightmare, in the background we can see another OG drop back from the dead, and that is Nuke, and that is the Nuke, everyone's favourite. Look at Deadshot Daiquiri. Now this is an amazing updated design on what was the shitty old black box that it used to be. A lot of people have said, however, that because Juggernaut in this game looks to be like the OG skin, that you can actually upgrade your perk machines, and for them to look different. So this could be a look at like some sort of like level 3 Deadshot Daiquiri, where it just takes off heads even quicker than it already does. However, I have also seen pics of the new Speed Cola skin of the perk machine. I want to think that you maybe can upgrade your perks, but I also think updating every other perk is probably needed, but not everyone enjoys and everyone loves the nostalgia of the Juggernaut design. It is a staple of zombies, and I don't think you can really change it. So they may have updated all the others and maybe just got a polish to the new Juggernaut, to the Juggernaut perk machine. But if I was them, I wouldn't want to change the Juggernaut just because it is such a staple perk, and just like a staple item in zombies. So that's my thoughts. However, if you can upgrade your perks, that is pretty amazing as well. So I'm happy either way. Entering the underground facility into the open area part of the map, we then get a wide look at Nacht. This is indeed Nacht. Everyone who predicted it from that 10-second clip was correct, and I think everyone did. This is Nacht, and this facility is under Nacht, which is an amazing throwback to an amazing map, to the first ever zombies map that we all played. So as the camera swings round rather smoothly, I must say, down into this little chasm part, we get a look at our first gun on the wall, a wall buy. So yep, this just confirms that we do have wall buys in this game. They have not disappeared. They are still a also staple part of zombies, a much needed part of zombies as well. We also get a look at a face. As I said, the graffiti earlier can have some hidden parts that will take you back. And this big old face on the floor here looks a bit like your big man Brutus from Mob of the Dead. It might not be him, might just be a random zombie face, but I'd like to think that this is a callback to Mob of the Dead, an amazing map that everyone enjoyed. I think swing round here as well. There's a lot of information just in this area. We get our first look at Quick Revive. It's a little blue light in the background. Our little blue perk machine, our little Lord and Savior. Quick Revive is back. And that's all I can say about that. It doesn't look like an upgraded design, but this also, like the Deadshot Daiquiri machine, this looks just like a more polished version of it. However, this also either could be because it's not upgraded yet, or it could be because, nostalgia wise, this also is a staple of the thing. Jug and Quick Revive are two necessities when you're playing solo, so they could have kept this the same so everyone knows this is Quick Revive, this is Jug. This is the main two perks of the zombie series, but I could be wrong. So it could be just not an upgraded perk machine yet. If so, I would love to see how it looks when it's upgraded. Literally, the clip, or the frame after we just see Quick Revive, we see the OG box. We've had a lot of box designs throughout the years, some good, some bad, but we are back to our OG box. And as we open it, we also get a lovely look at the new Wonder Weapon. Now this thing looks like an absolute beast. I think it's fair to say it has a lot of similarities to the Thunder Gun. A lot of people have been referring to it as the Thunder Gun. It's we get to see it in action. So I personally think that this is a Thunder Gun Mark II. A lot have been talking about a gun from Doom that I've no idea what the fuck they're talking about, but apparently it's very similar to this. But I also think it could be a Thunder Gun Mark II, like they did the Ray Gun Mark II, because a Thunder Gun is also a much needed upgrade to it. Well, not much needed; it's pretty beast on its own. But the Ray Gun was also pretty beast on its own. It got an upgrade. But if this is a Thunder Gun Mark II, that is something I love to see. As we then come over, we see the new Gas Doggo. He looks absolutely freaking terrifying. Looks like a nightmare to deal with. It's probably going to explode on knife impact. I can't. Why again with the splitting zombies? Now we have Gas Doggos. Just why? Why does this exist? If we go back, it's worth noting that as the Gas Doggo is running up on you, we get a quick glimpse of a green wall buy. lots of people, the community, have been debating on what this is. Why is it green? Some people have been saying it's about the tier weapons. Like some are green, some are blue, some are legendary, some are whatever. Maybe you upgrade them throughout the game. Like in Warzone, you can pick up different varieties of weapons. So you might be able to upgrade the wall buys throughout the game. Some other people have also stated that, like Brutus in Mob of the Dead, locking up the box and locking up different wall buys and stuff like that, that it is sludge onto the gun that you might have to clean off with money or something else to be able to buy that weapon again. As we then come over, we see the new grenade launcher. This is also one of the support equipments, or the kill streaks. Hopefully it does way more damage than it used to do in Black Ops 2. We also get our first look at Jug, and it's literally polished version. Again, it's not a new design, as because what I think of it being it's too nostalgic to change, and I don't think anyone wants it to change either. However, it could be just because it's not upgraded yet. It could be because of that as well. But I'm thinking from a marketing standpoint, if you have a completely new perk, or if you have something that's so staple to the game that everyone knows, even if you're not interested in zombies, if you change that, then you kind of lose that sort of that audience that loved the game so much. We get a nice overview of the map here. We get an even better view of Jug. We also have the Spaz 12 wall buy, and we have again the purple Illuminous arrow leading you to power. I'm just saying that now because I'm convinced it just leads you to power. As we see our characters going up the wing of the plane, looking like a final stand situation, we see one of the characters pull out a box computer thingy, and yes, a chopper gunner comes flying in, ripping the zombies to shreds. This is in fact the kill streak equipment that you can have during the game. I don't know how you unlock it in the game, but it's nice to see, and it adds just a new element, and it looks amazing. It just looks so much fun just to tear down zombies from above. And while we see the chopper gunner mowing down the zombies, as we climb up, we see as the zombies get killed, we see drops fall from them, like blue sort of little orbs. Now these look like equipment. This looks like a Semtex, and it looks like a smoke bomb and like C4. These could things you pick up. Obviously you pick them up. I don't know what this means. Whether it's just you don't start off with equipment and then you get it through the zombies. But yeah, it's a nice little feature, and I'll come back to the blue Illuminous kind of feature in a second when we see it. We come back into the warehouse room, and we have our first look at Pack-a-Punch, looking all mighty and fine. It has gone for a new design this time. We've had different designs, and it's also called the Forge. Although I don't think anyone's going to be bloody calling it that. This might not even be Pack-a-Punch. It might be a completely different thing, just upgrading weapons, or upgrading something else. But it's called the Forge. If it is Pack-a-Punch, I don't think I think people are still going to just call it Pack-a-Punch anyway. But yeah, it looks incredible. Nice upgraded design from its nostalgic roots. Immediately after that, we see again the blue sort of essence coming off a player this time, and it was off equipment dropping from the zombies. But now it's coming. It's now the player's obviously picked one of those up, and it has now surrounded him. And then literally the next frame, we see the effects of what this is, and it looks like zombie blood. Don't know if it's going to be called the same or even look the same, but it looks like it has the same effect as zombie blood did on Origins, as in it hides you from the zombies and it makes you think they're one of them, so they don't come after you for a bit, and you can get out of tough situations. That's all I've got to say on that, I think, because I don't think it can be anything else. It could be part of an Easter egg, it could be part of something else, but I feel like it is just a new version of Zombie Blood, of the Zombie Blood effect. Coming straight from that, there is so much information in this trailer, it is incredible. We have a new perk called Elemental Pop. I'm actually not sure what it does. I know a few people in the community have been debating what it is. If I was going to take a guess, something to do with the elements, because obviously the word elemental. There's also yellow, red, blue, and green, which is often referred to as, you know, air, fire, water, and earth. That's the often colours that are linked with the four elements. I could be completely wrong. It looks like it looks like a new version of Electric Cherry or something like that. Not sure. It could be something to do with Gobblegums and just an updated version of the Gobblegums. Coming off that, we get a look at one of our favourites, the ray gun, looking literally like just a nice polished version of what it used to be. And finally we cut to the big boss himself, looking huge, looking humongous, just absolutely terrifying. Looks like he just sucks up gas power and just splurts it everywhere. I hope this guy isn't too bad to deal with, because Treyarch do have a habit of going one way, of going go one way of them not being hard enough to kill and them being way too hard to kill. So then cut to a lovely look at Juggernaut and the ring and the music of Juggernaut behind it. Just a lovely throwback, a lovely bit of nostalgia for you there. But you notice the map has turned completely into night, with, you know, bits of essence floating everywhere, sort of like the same sort of essence that was coming out of the purple portal that we saw at the start of the trailer. We also get a look at woods moving down zombies, kind of gives you the time frame of where the zombies is taking place. And then if I pause it here, we have just a massive floating pink jellyfish. I have no idea why. We have loads of blue essence going around. Looks like there's another jellyfish in the background there. I have no idea what this is about. This is just insane, whether this is part of the Easter egg or it just happens halfway through the game. I have no idea. Alright guys, that was my in-depth analysis on the new gameplay trailer, on the new map, Die Maschine. I cannot wait for this game to come out. It looks incredible, all the new features, all the new content, all the new storyline. I am so there for it, and I hope you guys are too. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This took quite a long time out. I think this is my longest video yet. So please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.